Fuck, I'm struggling. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi. Welcome. We are 50 Shades of Green. We are a podcast about fucking
all the ways marijuana helps with mental health, parenting, more life in general.
Yes, we're a podcast, but today will be all video because we are going to be talking about how to get a medical marijuana card in the state of Florida.
Sunny Florida.
Where I'm sweating my fucking ass off.
92 right now. It's disgusting.
I'm so hot. Anyways, when we see you, we'll be back recording. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever the hell you listen to podcasts. Or you can go to our website at
thegreenhangout.com.
Thank you.
And all social media at The Green Hangout, Instagram, YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Bro, and I promise when we get to the studio, I won't be like a hot mess. Okay? Bye.
Bye. At least I didn't put my feet on you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so hello, hi YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your medical marijuana card in the state of Florida. Told you I wasn't going to be a hot mess again. Okay, now let's do the intro for the podcast.
Alright, are we ready?
Are you good?
Good?
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. This is 50 Shades of Green,
a podcast about all the ways that cannabis helps with parenting, life in general, and more. Hello, welcome back.
You don't sound like a commercial today.
I'm a little rough today. I don't know.
Are you having an off day?
No, today's actually okay.
That's good. I'm having an off day.
I put makeup on, so I feel like that counts for.
You're fancy. I did notice you have top eyeliner on.
It's lead. It's too heavy. Oh. It never goes as I want it to.
What did you use?
Epic ink from NYX.
Okay, so it bleeds.
It bleeds.
Now,
full spoiler.
Everyone knows.
It's still my favorite because that stays on all day and doesn't smudge. But
you know that Kat Von D does not own Kat Von D anymore, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well there is a top eyeliner, Kat Von D tattoo liner. Best eyeliner ever.
I've heard good things.
I literally can put it on my hand and wash my hands and it's still
flawless,
pure black. It doesn't bleed? No, not at all.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, and it looked like into your skin a little bit, you know how it sometimes does that? It didn't do that. It was really nice. It was good.
Heard.
Yeah. So, hello.
Okay, we're back.
So today we are going to be talking about how to get a medical marijuana license in the state of Florida. Every state has different rules for this, and I know that it's not federally legal. So that means if you have your medical marijuana card in Michigan, and it's a recreational state now, but it also has medicinal. Okay.
Right.
So if you're in another state and you have your medical marijuana card, it does not transfer over to state by state. So in Florida, does your card work somewhere else?
I heard that other states accept other patients out of state medical marijuana cards. I don't know that for 100% fact, but okay. I just know that Florida is one of the ones that doesn't take anybody.
Yeah, I do know that. So Florida, we don't take anyone else's cards. But I do know if you have your card in Florida, I think, I'm gonna double check on that right now, actually, because I believe the Pot Smoking Moms podcast did an episode. Okay, so the only states that currently accept out-of-state MMJ cards in another like state are Arkansas, Hawaii, Maine, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, Utah, and Washington.
Everybody but Florida.
Not everybody. I mean, that's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 states, so oh wow.
You'd think though that if you held your card, it would transfer.
Actually, she did put something else that says 33 states will accept a patient's out-of-state medical marijuana card. Florida medical marijuana patient can possess medical marijuana in the following states without prosecution: Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California. I knew about California.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to double check. So a couple of states do. Washington, D.C., which that's weird. Our capital, you can smoke pot, but it's not.
Aren't they recreational?
Washington State is. I don't know if
thought
Washington
DC recently.
Maybe it is. Maybe. Anywho, let's do the cheers part.
Cheers. Yeah. What are you?
I don't have
using?
anything today. I have edibles.
What kind?
I had the CBN True Gels and a couple of the Fluent gels.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have the new 1 gram gelato from True Leaf. It's a summer flavor.
Terpene.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers. Okay.
How to get your medical marijuana card in Florida?
Yeah, so I was looking up the website where you actually can look up everything for Florida's medical marijuana program is OMMU or MMU registry, and it's basically the medical marijuana program government site. And I'm on the site right now just trying to, so there is actually a little button where you can just literally click it, instructional guide.
Yeah, it walks you through the whole process.
Really? I didn't have any of that. I did it
I didn't either.
3 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago almost. Actually, so this September will be 4 years that I've had my card. And there it goes. And I honestly, like, the website was not like this. It looks different. It's definitely been changed.
In a good way? Do you think it is probably easier now?
Oh yeah, it's way easier now.
For somebody to get there.
Yeah. Okay, so when you're first starting out, you'll need to have a diagnosis. And for your diagnosis, it can be certain things, and that's what I was trying to look up.
I just have that.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I was going to try to...
Holding. Okay, so
you can just read it.
So in order to be eligible for a medical marijuana card in Florida, you must be diagnosed by a qualifying physician with one of the following conditions: cancer, epilepsy, glaucoma, HIV or AIDS, post-traumatic stress disorder, Crohn's disease, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, or any similar serious medical condition. Patients must also be diagnosed with a terminal condition or chronic malignant pain caused by a qualifying condition.
Correct. And then are there also like subcategories where you said that if it was like a similar thing, what the bottom part would
anxiety, it said any similar serious medical conditions.
Okay.
Probably similar to the ones that they laid out. So anxiety, I know, is one of them.
Depression.
IBS, stomach issues.
Okay, so you have to have a doctor, a regular physician that's just board certified, state approved, good old regular doctor. You'll have to have them give you a diagnosis, and then the paperwork that you receive with that diagnosis can either be sent to a doctor that is state approved to write prescriptions, recommendations is what I always call it, your rec. And then that second doctor is actually the one that will have to go through your diagnosis from the first doctor and then determine what your milligrams would be. Did you have a physical have to be done or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I went to go see the doctor that gave me my medical marijuana doctor, we went through a whole physical and everything.
Who did you go to first?
Iona.
First? Okay.
It's the only people I've gone to and dealt with.
Oh, okay.
They've been wonderful.
So I first went to... No, Doc MJ. So I went to Doc MJ first, and then they were kind of pricey, like in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is there a different doctor? So I just started Googling weed doctors because I didn't like know what else to look for. But now if you ask some of the dispensary managers, there actually are lists that they know of, like of doctors in that area.
Right.
So if you're having a problem, I guess, finding a doctor, what if you don't have a dispensary by you though? What if
you can look online and see Florida medical marijuana doctors near me, or.
And then how do you know like which one's not a scam?
I go through the reviews, and word of mouth is a big thing too. Like if you know anybody that has their card, ask them who did they go through and ask them their experiences.
Oh my gosh, I just realized, look at my shirt.
Canna Doctors of America.
So yeah, Canna Doctors of America is a doctor's office up in Tampa that I've actually worked with.
And just to let everybody know, like there's gonna be certain fees associated with this. So there's a $75 fee that goes to the state of Florida upon your first meeting with the medical marijuana doctor, and then the doctors themselves.
The license fee.
Right. That has to be paid annually every year. That's what anyone needs, but. Okay. And then the doctors usually can charge anywhere I've seen at least from $100 up to $200, $250 just for your initial doctor's fee. That can, that changes. There's definitely other doctors that are cheaper, and the best thing that I could say is just look at reviews or ask friends who they use.
I definitely encourage everyone to realize that they're the ones in control.
Yeah.
Like you can go meet with the doctor, and if they're like, here's my price, you can say no and walk out. Like just so everyone knows.
There are tons of doctors and there are tons of options.
Right.
And there's
that goes for therapists too, and regular doctors, and like every other. Yes.
I've heard there's even there's medical doctors that do like payment plans too. So if you have financial burdens, or you're on food stamps or disability, like there's discounts and stuff for all of that as well.
So definitely tell everyone if you have food stamps.
At least if you have, especially if you get your card. Yeah. You get discounts at the dispensary and the doctor's office.
That's kind of nice that they're acknowledging that this it shouldn't be a privilege type of thing. Like if you're gonna make it a medicine, you should make it easily accessible. I do like that. So definitely do your research when you're looking for a doctor, and just remember that you can say no and you can leave. And then once you meet with your doctor, and once you find a doctor that you like, and you have your diagnosis, you have all of your paperwork, they do all of your physical things or whatever they have to do for the second doctor, for the MMJ program doctor. Were you approved that day?
No. They put all my paperwork and everything. They did all that for me online.
Right.
And then it took about 10 business days. so almost 2 weeks.
Right. So that was the doctor's approval or the state's approval?
The state. Well, okay, no, then let me rephrase
because
that.
there are 2 different approval processes.
So then I might have been approved right away by the doctor.
Oh.
I know the state approval where I could actually go into the dispensary didn't come till 10 business days.
Okay, so you'll go meet with that doctor, and then that doctor, if they don't approve you, if you don't have qualifying conditions, if you don't have the correct paperwork, I do know some doctors won't charge you. Like, they will give you your money back, and they'll say, like, I'm sorry, you'll have to try again with different papers or whatever. So make sure that there's like a refund process when you're going and looking for the doctors.
Yeah.
And then I was approved that day by Doc MJ. So they approved me that day because I had 2 qualifying conditions. The qualifying conditions were like one of the main qualifying conditions. They weren't any of the subcategory ones. So it was like automatic yes. So the doctor said yes, and then they put in for the state. That's that state approval that you're talking about. And I do think that mine also, I think that mine was actually like 21 days on the dot.
Well, in the beginning too,
in the
processing time was a lot
slower.
slower.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, mine was like 4 years ago. It like they would tell you, you know, this is gonna take, you know, about 3 weeks, and it took, I mean, it was 21 days. Perfect. So then when I got approved, I received the email. And then with the email, you can actually go shop at a dispensary with your driver's license, ID card, whatever photo ID you have, and then that email from the state that gives you your patient number.
Yeah.
And then you can go to a dispensary.
You just show them the email.
Yeah. And then sometimes at different dispensaries, you will need to create a profile, and you'll need to create an online profile if you want to order with them. But in store, you'll also need to create a profile with them. So when you first go shopping, it might take a little bit longer than other times. And then once you're in their system, you can set up your online profile and you can do online shopping. And I love online pickup orders.
Online's so nice.
I know.
I love that Trulieve has the Express now.
But
Before
they were
changed the
just
website.
changing, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do your online orders, but you know, what is that?
Leafy, iHeartJane.
Yeah, you'll have to create an iHeartJane account too.
There's so many different
For
websites.
some of the dispensaries. I know some of the dispensaries you have to create this and that, and I'm like, I can't. I'm just
It's overwhelming on a lot of them.
I like how Trulieve has it, where you just like create the account there, you do your online order there, you don't go anywhere else, and then you get your little text, and then you check in online, and then that's done. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And it's easier. And anytime they change it, I have a fucking mental breakdown.
There are a lot of really good like first-time discounts too when you get your card.
Discounts are the shit. And if you renew your card, so once a year you have to renew your card, and once every 7 months you have to renew your recommendation. And if you renew your card, it's like Christmas.
I know.
It's like the best.
Trulieve does 75 off 150.
Oh yeah. Grow Healthy has a patient renewal discount. It's like $75 off or $50 or something like that. And then I don't know if one plan does.
I know they have a first-time discount of 25%.
But they don't have a renewal.
I did not see.
Because almost all of the dispensaries have some sort of discount.
Moved, at least with Iona, they had this little discount card.
Yeah.
That every 7 months you get 3 different discounts. So the 25% off, and then 75 off 150, and then a BOGO.
So what Jackie is talking about is certain doctors will partner with the dispensaries, and they'll have like different, what am I trying to say here?
Discount deals.
No, but it's like tiered, they're like tiers. Like some of the, no, like top tier. Like, how am I trying to say this though?
Teenagers.
Some of the dispensaries will have like different levels for discounts. So if like you have a card renewal, you get that discount. And if it's your birthday, you'll get that discount.
Yeah.
And if you have, some of them have point programs so you can get discounts, but not all of them are good about. Move has changed theirs 2 different times. Like,
They don't have they don't have anything now,
I don't
right?
think they have anything now.
No. They did the points and they got rid of them back in like April. And yeah, now we have nothing.
Yeah.
True Leaf has a good point system.
Truly does.
One Planet has a really good point system.
Shit, I should sign up for that.
Because, well, the moment you make a purchase, they automatically sign you up.
Oh, really?
When you start accumulating, yeah.
Oh, good.
And you can stack.
Oh, well, you have this break. Isn't it that the renewal is every 270 days rather than every year? And I don't know, because I never had a car.
The license is every 365 days,
Okay.
or once a year, and then the recommendation is every 7 months.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we talking about?
I don't know. You coughed and you just.
I destroyed it. So discounts, all the different discounts, Liberty points.
Yeah.
They did still have a system in place.
So then, how long do you feel like the process overall takes? Like a month?
Till you get your physical card, or
No,
till you get
to buy. So like, I go into the doctor's office. I'm approved. I get my card approval. I get my $75 sent off for my card approval, and then.
I mean,
how long do you think like point A to point B
pretty
to
quick.
get weed?
Pretty quick. I mean, I got mine within 2.5 weeks from start to finish.
So less than a month.
Yeah, less than a month.
Okay.
And remember, when I got my card, it was COVID. COVID was just starting,
Oh, wow,
so the processing times were all wonky too. From what I've heard lately, approval times are like 5 business days.
5.
If
I don't
when
know
you
about
get
that.
when you get your email, from 5 business days after the day you see your doctor, not days of business. So
Oh, that's, I don't know, that's crazy. That literally means it's like cut into like a 75th of what it like used to be.
another thing too.
I literally had to wait 3 weeks for my last approval too.
Another thing, when you're getting your medical card in Florida, you have to have residence. You have to have proof of residence.
Yeah, but you
in
can
Florida.
have you can be a part-time
A
resident.
snowbird.
Yeah, you can claim, if you have
Property.
part-time residency and you can claim the 6-month, whatever it is that Florida has for residency, you do actually qualify and you are a resident.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Weird, but okay.
Yeah, you do have to have like driver's license or a form of ID.
Yeah, an ID. But I've even heard of people having like used their passports.
Yeah, I could see that work.
But no, I felt like she was lying to me.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a form of
I know, that's what she
identification.
said, but whatever. I don't know.
It always seemed weird to me too, but we accepted it.
She was like from here, so I guess fine. But like, isn't it easier to fake like a passport? I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I just feel, whatever. I don't know. I feel like that's weird.
I feel like it'd be easy to fake whatever somebody wants to fake. You could fake driver's license, you could
Okay.
fake bills,
You're right.
because you gotta show a letter or a bill that you're getting mail
I
at.
mean, damn, I should just like have the damn weed flown in from
I
the
know.
cartel if you're going through all of that. Just weed card.
Crazy.
So I guess the process maybe is just like a month long.
Give or take.
Give or take, of course. And depending on like time of year, I guess.
Yeah. As long as there's not a global pandemic or a zombie apocalypse.